Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo for the month of July. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. But if not, then simply check back with me in the following week when I put out new messages for your sign. So what I'm seeing here is, and what I feel this is that you had a plan, and if this is not you, it's the other person. But somebody had a plan, and it was they were really thinking about it, planning something out. But then it's like really slow moving energy. This could be have been going on for some time, but what happened is it suddenly stopped. Okay, so they had a plan, they were going to move forward with something, but what happened is the Nine of Swords. So they may, because maybe it was going on for such a long amount of time, and this could have been a pattern over a period of time also, where you get the plan, you think about the plan, about moving it forward, planning your steps, but then you don't actually take those steps to do it because you're overthinking it. Because when you overthink it, you become very anxious, feeling really insecure. And so that's where you are currently, most likely. And if it is not you, then it is the other person. This is speaking to fear-based thinking. Somebody could be keeping a secret here, or holding back their true thoughts, their true feelings. So it feels like they had a plan, an idea, and it does pertain to a wish that they had. And maybe they were unclear. They were unclear. Maybe they felt they didn't have enough information, were wishing for more information. There was a culmination of a lot of things, a lot of worries, a lot of fears. And now it's like they've got this huge headache from thinking about this. This person looks weary. They look tired. Almost like they want to give up and just walk away from it all. They feel like they're missing information about what they want to do, about the future. Okay, so they're missing information in order to take this decision for the future, having to do with a soulmate, most likely. Or this is a very emotional choice. I feel that this is a soulmate of yours. Going back and forth on what to do. It's like you're being pulled in two directions. The heart pulls you one way and the mind pulls another. And so at this point here, currently where you are, the mind seems to be winning. The Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is the desire to obtain this knowledge. Hope in being able to obtain it. He's looking ahead. He's looking ahead. And the caravan that is way behind here in the distance represents the idea or the project for the future, and it tells us that it does involve another person. Well, clearly it involves this person here he's thinking of. but he's missing information. And so this is about looking to the future in anticipation and hope that the journey would bear fruit, that the effort has not been wasted. Okay, so, but, I mean, he's going back and forth on that. On maybe on whether or not this person wants to be involved or in his vision, you know. The fact that the caravan is way down at the bottom of the hill can indicate that they feel that the journey or the destination is far off at this point, and most likely that would be because they're missing that information that they feel they're missing. So this is a lot of fear-based thinking, and it's happening because of this energy here. Was in the past. It ended badly. And most likely, this is not the first time that you're attempting this, to heal this. Okay? So, because that can speak to a culmination of things or meetings that end badly. And so this would be a fear of yours, and that, well, maybe then I should just not bother trying and walk away from it all. You know? But I feel like this is not what you want because of the star. You're wishing to heal it. You're wishing for that information, or they are. Trying to keep, trying to keep your emotions under control when it comes to the plan. Waiting on information or studying this idea, trying to keep the emotions under control, or even trying to keep these negative thoughts at bay, but they kind of creep in, having to do with the plan. Feeling like the back is against the wall. This person wants to fight for this relationship. I don't think they're ready to give up. They still have hope. I think that I think that they became overwhelmed because of overthinking, and this kind of stopped or delayed the plan. They understand that whatever this change is, it's needed. They understand that change is needed, and that it is the change they want to make is a welcome change. It's a good change. Again, it is about the coin and planting the seed, the idea, and a new offer. This can be an offer, of course, to reconcile, which is what we're seeing going on here. They're afraid to jump in too quickly, to do something impulsively, without having that information or without having all the facts. So they pause, they become afraid, and then they start to question the plan, you know. Will this be a waste of my time? Should I put the effort? I'm afraid that I'm deceiving myself, that it's all just going to blow up in my face. So they get these kind of dark thoughts But let me see. It feels like you could have been waiting on news from the other person or to hear from the other person. It could be, again, I mean, with the Prince of Discs, it's, and we have him twice. It's like that. Well, okay, I'm going to just pause here and wait on this information because, I feel like I don't have all my facts. And so he's really slow. Like he doesn't want to rush into anything. He just wants to wait, think things through. Um, he's sure that that this information is coming. Yeah. And so, let me see. What we have is the tower. So it's like, okay, so change is needed. And it is recognized that it's needed, but they're stopped. They're not doing anything. So something does come in here and happen. The universe is here. Something is coming in um, to bring this change, to bring you closer to the desire, to bring you back together with this person. That's this person that you've been missing, that you've been wanting to make peace with but haven't done it, that you've been wanting to maybe for some of you to say something, to get something off your chest, or to clear something up, or to clear the conscience, whatever this is. The universe steps in to help you to do this because you're not doing it. You're procrastinating. You or they are procrastinating, struggling. I mean, with the sun in reverse, they could feel a loss of power with regards to this situation. They might feel powerless. Um, there can be like a lack of faith um, after some recent setbacks or even childhood wounds with the sun that could, that can trigger low self-esteem, depression, and a lack of motivation. And all that does is create feelings of isolation and hopelessness. So what do? They stop, they give up. So something happens here to change that. It's like, when you don't do what you're supposed to do, then the universe steps in and does it. Well, shakes things up to get you moving is what it is. It's what they do. It's what's going to happen. So we see that that this change, that something happens, and what's happening is right in front of you. Is what I'm getting. So it's not far. You're seeking. Yes, look, see, it's culminating. So far, it's like you haven't been opening yourself to this. Okay, you haven't been opening yourself up to this. There's something you need to get off of your chest, off of your mind. And so far, in the current situation, the mind seems to be uh, to be winning in this tug of war between mind and heart. Something is culminating here. Okay, so we have the Seeker card here. So this is the Fool, the start of a new journey, seeking a new perspective. This Fool here doesn't have his head. He's kind of lost his head, probably from overthinking a situation. So he will have to rely on instinct. Okay, so listening to the intuition as well as the logic. Okay, so well, you need to have a balance of the two, but in this case, this has not yet happened, but it will. So this will balance out, is what I'm seeing. Something is going to happen here that is, maybe you're going to see or suddenly see a truth, a way, or you suddenly decide that you can no longer live this way and you go after the truth. But the truth is involved here. It can be somebody, if they've been carrying guilt for some time, they're going to come forward and apologize with justice and this Knight of Chalice here. This is someone most likely that you've been giving a cold shoulder to, that you detached yourself from. You're coming back together by some unexpected force or event. It's the hand of the universe that is going to interfere on this, because of someone procrastinating. Yeah. So they want to go back. They want to go back. They may feel somewhat guarded. I mean, you know, the King of Cups, he can be guarded with his feelings, and he could even be, you know, rather shy. He would play his cards very close to his chest, being very, very careful. Now, as an energy, he can be asking you to remain calm, not to get pulled into the drama. By stepping back and analyzing this situation, there is a better chance for you to be objective about your actions or your reactions. Yeah. He's appearing here twice, no, 3 times I saw him. So after being detached, because one of these times he was in reverse, so after being detached for some time, he decides, because there's something he needs to get off his chest, off his mind, he decides to come forward, or he has been for quite some time, but it keeps getting delayed, and it got delayed again because I feel like it's been going on for some time, because of the Nine of Swords, because every time he's about to take action on this, he begins to question himself, start thinking, well, should I really do this? What if this? What if that? And then he stops. I mean, this could be he could be his own worst enemy here. This could be what's been culminating and causing him a lot of pain. A culmination of of uh, of thoughts, about imagined events that may not ever even occur, stops this from happening. And the universe is going to do something to make this happen because of that Nine of Swords. And what you're going to, or what he's going to find out is it was not as bad as what he feared at all. I feel as though those swords almost do him in, you know, but the universe is going to step in here. And there is going to be a new beginning. The heart is going to win. And there will be that new beginning. So a new offer comes forward from this person after quite a period of time. But it is because of something that happens unexpectedly. Because of something that happens unexpectedly, these two people are brought together in love once again. I thank you for watching, for liking and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.